Alright, so we're back here for part 3 with me and the Gigantus. I'm back in motion. He's a little bit ahead of me, so he's going to let us play when we hit the point he's at. We have blue team taking a dragon. And you're good to go there, Gigantus.
Roger, Dodger.
I think that the ult there was a bit much on the dragon. I mean, as much as I like a little dragon on dragon crime, I don't think the blue team needed the dragon ult.
You know what? You can never go wrong with too much dragon.
That's true. Kevin, you know, doing a little bit of a good job here doing the bait, because he does have reinforcements nearby, but looks like Jiggerman and Althos sniffed that out and weren't ready to engage a 2-on-3.
He is the master of baiting. I never will ever give up that joke.
I don't think anyone will ever give up that joke. I think that joke just writes itself. It's like it's like the good standby. It applies to just about anything. Anyways, BockNakkers clearing out some jungle. We got some jungle. I must say the supports are taking a lot more jungle in these two games than we normally see, but that probably has to do with the fact that they are the level 30s. And they're a little bit more carry. Jiggerman getting caught really out there. Eats a Noxian guillotine and almost a laser to the face. So the only thing I can really say there is, Kevin, you really didn't need the Noxian guillotine on that one. With that laser already being shown as coming. And it looks like here Jdawg159 doing a little baiting. 2 blues, but blue does have a ward, so they know that they're there. Get an arrow. They draw the arrow onto Jdawg159. Again, blue knows that they're there, so I'm not sure why they're staying here. This is at this point a 5-on-3 down bottom here. Like, blue team should just back off, but they're not. Apparently placing a very high value on this tower, but we'll see if this comes back to burn them. They do have Althos coming in, so it is going to be a 5-on-4. And purple breaks off. Little surprised by that. Jdawg doing a little red buff stealing. That is going to make the MsChif none too pleased. And then blue making a mistake here. This is too deep of a push, and this is not going to end well.
Rape.
There goes MsChif. There goes Brannigan's Law. Althos is not far behind. Jigger does take out Jdawg, but that's a 4-for-1. And I don't think you need to even play this game to know that's not a good trade.
Usually not, unless of course you're trading Pintos for Ferrari.
Yeah, no, this would be dying 4 times for the sake of killing 1 person.
That would be ungood.
Yeah. And I no offense, Jdawg, I don't consider you to be a Ferrari.
Oh snap! He is more like a Mack truck.
Probably, it's a more likely, or at least a Dodge Ram.
He's more like a Gremlin.
And we may even get an ace here. See, Kevin, if you had your ult still, you would have had that kill easier. But yeah, that's an ace. I'd like to give credit to the purple team, but frankly, all they did was group up, and blue didn't seem to get the memo that they were outnumbered. Despite having 4 wards there. Alright, so quick look at builds here to see some interesting stuff. I'm going to say Jdawg's build needs to be tankier. As much as a Bloodthirster and a Brutalizer aren't necessarily bad Jarvan items, the fact that he's prioritized all this this attack damage at the expense of his own survivability is a problem. In the meantime, I would say Kevin's kind of going the opposite direction. His Darius doesn't have a lot of bite to it. I mean, it's got the Black Cleaver. That's a good option. It's got a Phage. That's not a bad idea. Looks like he's building that new Frozen Mallet. But I mean, the Warmogs, the Mallet, and a Black Cleaver just don't equal the kind of damage that you're going to want to get from a Darius. In the meantime, the ADCs do a little dueling here, and for a change, I think this one's going to go the way of Nilo. There's Irony. Nilo could have actually probably pushed that and got a kill, and for a change, he backed off.
The one time he had a clear opening, couldn't take it.
And he backs off, yeah. Blue team in a little bit of trouble right now. Althos is just pretty much going to get melted. Well, then again, he is a Mundo, so I guess if you're going to get hyper-focused, that's probably one of the better characters to do. And what the heck is Jiggerman doing here? I mean, I guess what he's doing there is sacrificing himself for the good of the team to draw them away and kind of break up the fight, but when you consider that Jigger is one of the 2 level 30s on his team, and the 2 in danger were Althos, a pretty survivable top laner, and the support in BockNack, I have to feel that it would have been better for someone else to make the sacrifice there. Instead, you have what is at this point probably your best chance to deal damage, who is now dead for a good chunk of the game. Must admit, not overly impressed with Jigger's play in this game. At 5-7 and 4, he's been pretty outplayed in the middle by Ramza, who is 7-4 and 15, and has also outfarmed him 219 to 195. By the way, we've been keeping track of the whole jungle farm situation. MsChif now up over 100 CS.
Yoinks.
218 to 113.
That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. It's not generally a particularly good sign when your jungler has the most farm on your team, though. Again, blue needs to get out of here. Blue really needs to run away here. They're not running away. And they're going to eat a laser to the face. And they got their dragon stolen. And no, nothing good is coming of this. Down goes Nilo. Yeah, Box gonna go down. Box down. MsChif is down. Althos is going down. Again, well, I would say that's a situation where you need to get the fuck out of there.
I was gonna say, the word clusterfuck comes to mind.
A little bit. A little bit. I mean, that's a 4 for 1. Or that's a 4 for 0, actually. That's no kills. No kills from... Like, we were talking about that 4 for 1 being a bad trade. That was worse.
I agree.
And there was no even defensive objective there. I mean, the last time at least you could say we're trying to save a tower, and we overcommitted. This time it was you were going for a dragon, and you had 2 people on dragon. You had 2 people kind of off to the side. You had 4 members of your team there, kind of really separated, and they had all 5, and there was no way that was going to be a good engage. So Purple really building a lead now. They have a tower. They have 14 kills. The global gold is not as far apart as you would think with that kind of gap. 61.4 to 57.8. Again, I have to attribute that to... here's again Nilo pursuing way too far, taking damage again from the minions.
Nope.
And you know, someone called him off, and that's good. So I will give him credit that he's listening when he's being told that he's in danger.
Maybe he just really likes being shot in the ass there.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would have to say that he has no spidey sense, as it were.
I don't think that's really spidey sense. I mean, you could be a cow and realize that getting shot in the ass is not a good thing.
No self-preservation sense. There we go.
True.
Kind of a needless Shirelia's Reverie for BockNack, but it's got a quick cooldown. Oh, I think they think purple's doing Baron. That's probably why. They're heading all the way over to Baron. They either want to do Baron, they assume that Baron is being done. I don't know what Jiggerman's doing because they can clearly see you. And you're kind of... okay, they're going to come in.
Gilbert Godfrey would say he could see you as well.
A couple of bolts going off, including the Dragon Form, the Ash Arrow, and the Crescendo. They lose BockNack. Still a winnable fight because they take out Rams, and they're going to also take out Jdawg. And probably Kevin. Maybe Kevin? Hopefully Kevin? Yes. When a dragon is chasing you, you were in a bad spot. I think that's probably what we learned there. So, okay, good exchange for blue. Hey, you know what? Not even that good. That wound up being a 3 for 3, or a 3 for 2, pardon me. You know, it's a good exchange. It's definitely an improvement over the 4 for 1 and the 4 for 0 they did. So, credit to the blue team for better focus fire there, getting the targets they needed, and also a bit of a crapper on the purple team for focusing the support.
That ugly worm motherfucker's name is Baron Nashor.
That is Baron Nashor's.
What the hell? Did they steal that from He-Man?
Probably.
Nashor and...
I must admit that the League of Legends lore and so on is largely an eclectic, is largely more of a compilation of like other stories and stuff, more so than actually like a unique work.
Fair enough. Hadouken!
Firing my laser! So, this seems like a good time to pause, so I'm going to pause now. And we'll be back with the fourth and probably final installation of this particular battle. And I hope you're looking forward to it.
I know I is.